Are you currently in foreclosure? Have you missed payments? Are you curious in general on what is pre-foreclosure? What is foreclosure? What are the differences? So, pre-foreclosure is the process of which you are in before you actually get to being foreclosed on. So, what that means is if you start missing your payments, that process until the bank actually forecloses on your house is pre-foreclosure. So within this time, if you're missing payments, you should reach out to your lender so that they can see that you're actively trying to communicate with them. And that is a good sign for them, right? Because you're not the only person who this has happened to. This has happened to a bunch of people across the United States, across the world. So do not feel bad about this, but you do need to be proactive in trying to find a solution. So first thing I would do is contact my lender. Then after that, what I'm going to do is see if there's some type of loan modification. If that is something I'm wanting to do, stay in the house. So see if there's some type of loan modification that we can do to make sure that the amount that's behind gets put on the total amount. If your mortgage is underwater, so what that means is if you owe more than what your house is worth, a lot of times this can be hard to catch back up on your payments, because then a lot of people don't want to buy the property because there's more that's owed than what the property is worth. If you run into this scenario, you have a few options. One of them is a short sale. So a short sale is essentially where somebody would make an offer on the property to the bank for an amount that is less than what's owed. So for example, property's worth 200, lender will take 150. He'll do a short sale, which does not hurt your credit as bad as a foreclosure. It stays on for 2 years versus 7. So that's a huge benefit. And so then they would take the money for the 150,000, and then at that point the lender would say, okay, we're good to go on this deal, you don't owe me anything. Or the lender could even say, depending on the state you're in and this jurisdiction, okay, the difference between 150 and 200,000 is what you owe me for doing the short sale. But a lot of times banks don't do that because they understand that you need to sell the house and that you're not going to get the amount for it, right? So another thing that you can do besides a short sale is just sell your property to an investor for a cash offer so that they can come in, buy the property so that it covers a mortgage, get you some money in your pocket, and you can walk away happy. They can buy the house happily, and everybody has a win-win situation, right? The worst and last option is going to be bankruptcy. So if you absolutely have nothing else to, any other situations you can do, you can file bankruptcy, but we do not really even recommend that. We recommend doing a short sale over bankruptcy because it hurts your credit for a less amount of time. And more ultimately, we just recommend that you sell the property to a cash investor, or if your property is above water on your mortgage, like we were just talking about, what you can do is also owner finance the property to an investor, and then that gives you more flexibility on who you can sell it to and the price that you can sell it to. So if you are going through pre-foreclosure or in foreclosure and need any advice or help, please give us a call at 502-461-1450 or visit our website at louisvillecashrealestate.com in order to get a free no obligation offer on your property. Thank you and have a blessed day.